Well, I guess you can say it's almost like we never left one another, as a tornado warning has been issued for Lauderdale County and also Clarke County. As we look at what radar has to offer, this is going to be the extreme northern end of Clarke County into Lauderdale County, and this is going to be that headed out to the Wyandotte area. Now, this will expire at 2:30 this morning. Let's look at where this storm is and where it's headed. Radar indicated is what we have. The last that we had was a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Snell, or 15 miles southeast of Meridian, moving east at 55 miles an hour. Again, tornado warning as we zoom into this area. The storm will be arriving, making its way toward Yantley, Alabama within 21 minutes. All of this rain that we're having here, that we've been watching here, this area, if you all remember the last time we watched, we had serious weather down in here making its way across the county. We have shear winds of 58 miles an hour here just due southwest of the Evangel Temple. This is the watch box area. Let's look at the roads and where we are and what areas need to be concerned about this. Out to Wyandotte Motorsports Park, as we leave there, we start at the county and go due west. Let's look at our roads and where we're at. This will cross Wyandotte, Benville, Causeyville Road. We'll come across to Causeyville Road. This includes Causeyville Baptist Church. You're in this. And this will come right over this warned area here to Fisher Road. Go due south toward Clarke County is what we're looking at. This crosses into Clarke County, and they put the timeline. This is County Road 430. That right there is going to be Energies where this is, and then it will cut back to the edge of the county. Now, most of this storm has moved north. Right here is going to be where the Snell Volunteer Fire Department is, and it's due north of there. I was making sure we didn't have more damage report is what I paused for there on that last tornado that we had that we were watching from Jasper County. Power out, Jessica says, there in the Clarkdale community, Neshoba County. Still okay. We'll look back at Neshoba here in just a moment there, but no warning, no tornado warnings. We did get a flood warning extended. This is what we're watching here. This is increasing storm here that will be at 0 in 6 minutes. Pleasant Hill within 6 minutes. Enzor within 9 minutes. Cliff Williams in 12 minutes. All of that area. And that moves right back into this watch box area. Again, this will expire in 18 minutes is what's remaining on this. Now let's back out and look at everything else that we've got going on. We're watching this closely here. Lauderdale County. Tornado warning, southeastern corner, northern, northeastern, Neshoba County. Now, as we mentioned earlier, it's just going to be consistent rain throughout the nighttime hours coming across Union, Mississippi. Look at this. Heavy, heavy, heavy rain. Walnut Grove area. We still have these storms that we're tracking back here that's making their way across Neshoba County toward the Dixon community, Neshoba County Fairgrounds. Bad in Collinsville was mentioned there. This is what's coming through Collinsville at the present time. A lot of rain. Now, south of Meridian, getting worse than that at this point. I want to zoom in on where this is. This storm has a potential to twist as we see this, and it will be at 6 minutes from now. Cliff Williams in 12 minutes and then increase in 16 minutes. Let's look at where this officially is, where the eye of the storm is. Let me close this. This is Highway 145, Mount Pleasant Missionary Baptist Church. This is 145. This is Mount Vernon Baptist Church. This is Valley Road. As you'll come up through here, this is Dr. Brock Road is where this is actually sitting, the eye of this storm. From Dr. Brock Road, it's going to move east, southeast toward the Wyandotte of Lauderdale County. And what you're seeing is a blinking, and it keeps coming back, thank goodness there. Some of the heaviest rain that we've had come across the county is passing through right now. Thunder rattling, the windows pretty loud. Bad at Cicalina, Beth Vick says. And it, Denise, it did freeze up for a brief second. It was an internet pause there for a second. Gotten quiet in the Wyandotte area. Again, that's the tornado warned area. It's a small defined box of what they're watching here. And this is that booger bear here. Let's go in here and look at these roads of what we've got here. Barely taken in again, Wyandotte. Let's look at our roads of what we've got inside this. This is Causeyville Road, and within the eye of this thing of what could possibly turn into a tornado. And again, this is radar indicated is what we have so far over at Water Valley Church, Tommy Butler Road, TM Reynolds Road, TW Reynolds Road, JW Reynolds Road. It's early or late. I'm not sure which it is. Greg Minor Road, and also that's going to be in that Jiggs Chatham Road. All of this area is the eye of what's going on for this tornado. And the leading edge of this is making its way toward Alabama. Right there. And that's going to be in Yantley within 8 minutes, Pushmataha in 13 minutes, and Lisbon, Alabama within 22 minutes. Let's look at the rest of Clarke County of what we've got there. It's all clear at this point. As we had talked about before, with all this stuff moving east. All right, the severe thunderstorm for Lauderdale County set to expire at 2:30. Can more fire off on this? It probably will before the nighttime is out. Let's look at what we've got here. This is going to be just south of Oak Tibby. We got 58-mile-an-hour shear winds with this. Let's just see exactly where this is located. All right, this is going to be just west of Pine Springs Road, near Ernest White Road. This is coming up on the Castle Plantation is what this is nearing. Getting real close to the wedding venue as we look at this, these shear winds that are coming across at 58 miles an hour. Of course, this is the cow pastures, and right around here you're going to have all those pecan trees that sits on top of that hill as it comes across there. Here's Ernest White Road. A lot of wind with that. Now, downtown Meridian, it is pouring rain throughout the downtown area. All of that area getting pounded right now. As we look at southern Neshoba County, a lot of wind and rain moving through that as well tonight. We're looking at roughly 10, 12 minutes remaining on this tornado warning. The Linwood community needs to be ready. Neshoba, McDonald area in 13 minutes. Union, you'll get the storm within 15 minutes. You'll see this path. Now, again, as I mentioned, we could have more issues in Lauderdale County as we see these develop over Newton County. And again, Newton County right now only has a flash flood warning and tornado watch over it. It could move east. These developing storms here could fire off other things. We'll see what becomes of it. Let's see. (22nd Avenue), I'm getting messages that it is flooding there as well. The radar texted me a second ago, a twisting storm approaching Lazy Acres Christmas Tree Farm. And again, as we turn this on, if you live in that area right there, that's what that's referring to. This area up through here. That's going to be coming right across 494 near Freeman Tractor, Chamberville area, and making its way toward Russell across Lauderdale County. And the last thing it mentioned, this storm here, right here, reaching the country stores, crossing through here. These storms are going to come right through here across Pine Springs Road. Boy, it is lightning outside. A very rough evening. Now here at Little Rock, we got a lot of rain, and we do have some wind there as well. As we look at shear winds that are in the air, 58 miles an hour. Just south of Union, about the same at 58 miles an hour. Could be power losses for people in those areas as well. We have 10 minutes remaining on the tornado warning and severe thunderstorm warning for Lauderdale County. This is expected to expire. But as last time, we can always say we will come back should something worsen. Decatur has a little storm there as well. We're showing that right there, just to the west, Newton County High, on Country Club Road, we've got some sheer winds there coming across there at Country Club Road if you're in that area. Heads up on that. Be careful. Let's see. No other updates since we started from the National Weather Service. NAS Meridian, Jacob Radcliffe watching from there. It sounds bad in that area. No tornado threat in Union. Let's look at that. It is some howling wind going by, but there are no warnings there. Just south of you, just on the outskirts of town, you have some sheer winds that are cutting up at 58 miles an hour. But in the air, has not touched down, but no warnings whatsoever for that area. We do have more storms, if you'll notice, moving toward Union from back here in Leake County coming across, and it will reach Union within 26 minutes. So you've got another 30 minutes, another storm will be across there. No visibility in Union at all, Rosalie said. That's some heavy, heavy rain when it does that. Glancing here. Natalie, Natalie asked about a tornado earlier. Which area are you talking about? We did have a tornado hit the ground in Jasper County tonight. Injuries, lots of them, is the last I was told. That's all we know at this point. Some homes messed up and injuries. It will probably be daylight before we get a lot more. Rough in Blumo, Neshoba County there. Shelby, how are you tonight? Do people in Wyandotte need to have pants on right now? Absolutely. Grab some breeches, put some on, because you never know what could come out of this. We still have that tornado warning for the Wyandotte area right there, eastern. Here it is, and you look right there at the state line is where this is. Let's look at the roads that it's covering there, this tornado. Antioch Cemetery, Wallace Road. Do you live there? You need to be in your safe place. Now, it's not much time remaining on this, but that doesn't change the fact that this is bad and nasty. This comes across that Bama state line almost all the way to Pleasant Hill. Picks up right here around Center Grove Road, moves forth north on McRae Place. All of that area is where this has prompted that tornado warning. As you can tell here, back down at the Snell Church, Energy Church, it's broken off. It's north of there. We have the showers happening there at Snell, volunteer fire department. But again, the worst of what prompted that tornado warning is sitting right here. The leading edge of it has already crossed the state line and will be in Lisbon, Alabama within 12 minutes, and Pennington, Alabama within 28 minutes. Do we have other storms moving through Lauderdale County? We sure do. Now, this severe thunderstorm warning should expire at 2:30, along with the tornado warning. We'll see what happens with that. We still have some shear winds. Let's go back and look at this. That's still clicking along at 58. This is right off of 19. Is where that is. This is going to be Chandler Road. This is kind of following. This is about where that, where the pond is on Chandler Road, to the left there. If you're traveling to the country store, it's right out there where that pond is where that wind is at this point. These are thunderstorm signatures that are going to be rolling through the county. Southeast, a lot of rain up in this area. As you can tell here, this tornado warning has just about exited Lauderdale County. They'll be canceling this for Lauderdale and Kemper here in Lauderdale and for Clarke County in just a few moments. I know, Jamie, you just laid down. I had just about gotten ready to sit down, and boy, it went off once again. We had to come back a running. And we'll do this throughout the night should something else break loose and another warning be issued on this. We should be having both of these canceled in the next few moments. Will we get another severe thunderstorm warning? I feel like we will. There's too much activity happening here coming out of that. And again, right now, there's no thunderstorm warning for Winston, any of these counties here in Neshoba County. None of that has got it. But it would not shock me that in 30, 40 minutes that we could get another round of a severe thunderstorm warning. It has calmed down to a degree. Look at that. As we see here, the tornado warning has expired. They've already canned that. Now, it's still showing there, but we have this severe thunderstorm warning until 2:30. We're going to ride this out and watch this to see what happens here if they take that away. That tornado warning has been canceled as it comes across. Officially, the word coming from at 12, they cut it 5 minutes short. That was nice. Flooding on Hugh Mitchell Road in Newton County with water entering a home. Whew, boy, that's bad there. Emergency management working hard to take care of that situation there. And if you've got damage, anything like that, pass that along to us. Inbox us, let us know where things are so we can pass that on to others so they can look at that. 2:30. You hear that? Man, that was pretty loud. But and let's back this out where you can see. Let me turn off radar. Now, these dark red squares are flood warnings, or what they are. It's a flash until 3:15 a.m. Lauderdale County has the only severe thunderstorm warning that is out there right now. It should expire in 3 minutes. It's possible they could continue it, but it looks like it will die off in 3 minutes. We'll watch that. Let's look at the rest of the state. Nothing happening in North Mississippi to the south either. We have rain in these areas, but nobody has it quite like the Meridian area does. Still, Union, even though there's not a severe thunderstorm warning for y'all, there's a lot of wind, there's a lot of rain. You do not want to drive in it. There are reasons that all of us have to be out late from time to time, whether you got to go into work early, whatever the case is. Now is just not the time to do it. If you don't have to go somewhere, stay put, spend the night where you're at. Calming down in the Cicalina area. Tumsuba, you've got rain there. Lauderdale area, moderate rain. But again, all of this is going to come across. You're going to hear this thunder for several more hours as it slowly comes across the county. And it's not over. It's going to be near daylight before all of this ends. I can guarantee you that. Clarkedale at the time looks good. Nick wanted to know about that. It's good for now. Can some of this rain still come back across there in the next little bit? It sure can. Flood warnings are going to be something to really, really think on. As we saw, how many different areas did we see last week that had water in their houses? This is putting a lot of water down, and I'm afraid that we're going to have more of this. Jeremy Barnacastle, you up mighty early, boy. The DeKalb area looks good. You will get another round of showers through there, but nothing serious right now. It's all to the west of you. Here's DeKalb right here. Back here is Philadelphia, Highway 16. Not a place that you want to travel. Always, with what we're watching here in Lauderdale County, somebody wanted to know, do they need to take their kids to a safe place? The way the weather is tonight with the uncertainty, I would for the remainder of the night. That's me as a parent. Do we have tornado warnings out? No. And we usually say, well, wait till a tornado warning is issued for that. As a parent, with looking what we have on radar, as you look back here, stuff like this, we just don't know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Me, I would do that. It's up to you as what you would like to do. Overall, is the storm calming down? It is. Red light as we get up here. It's just heavy rain as you get out here. Let me turn on the locations here where you can see where you're at. This is going to be Briarwood Road is what you're wanting to know about. Right there is going to be Briarwood. The red light there. A lot of rain there is what you're seeing on there all the way back to Northeast High School. Now, the good news is it just expired. So officially, at this moment, we have no warnings whatsoever. We have some sheer winds, again, still happening out here, 58 miles an hour. This is in the air of what we've got here. It doesn't mean that it's on the ground. I don't want to scare anybody with that. But we have constant storms, if you'll look at this, still to come through the county. There's more coming. It's going to be rain and more rain and more rain overnight. Do we have the chance of another thunderstorm? Yes. Linda, we did have a tornado warning. It has expired. That was for Lauderdale County. It expired exactly 2:30. I'm not sure. I'll refresh here to make absolutely sure. I'm not sure what they're showing in comparison to what I've got, but this is what we've got. We have, and we'll back out, and I'll just show you here. We turn off radar. We don't have any other than flood warnings out. 2:30, that tornado warning ended. As I'm reading here from the National Weather Service, tornado warning has expired. So we have rain, we still have wind, and this is going to continue throughout these nighttime hours as we head toward daybreak. No power. Cassandra, I feel for you. I feel for you on that. Sheila, you're still up. Bubba Eats. Got some hail there in Meehan, I see. MEMA sent another tornado warning. What's it say, Denise? What county and what time does it say? I'm not getting that. Everything I've got says everything is expired. I don't have that. Yeah, let's refresh. Let me check any text messages. We have a flash flood warning for northern Clarke, Lauderdale. That has to until 4:30. That has to be what was sent out. As it texts me here, twisting storm approaching. That right there, that's that twisting storm that is approaching Wynot Motorsports Park. These areas here, but again, no tornado warning. We're watching these flood warnings of the boxes that are left out there. It could have been a glitch in the system. Flood watch warning for the area is all Rick sees as well. But it does not hurt for all of us to check. Absolutely not. Sometimes things sneak up on us. But overall, Leake, Neshoba, Walnut Grove here in Scott County, all of Newton County, and into Lauderdale County, heavy rain. And again, these storms are moving to the east side of Lauderdale County, and they are packing a punch. Although the warning is not there, it's pretty strong as it comes across there. But again, at this point in time, it is, what time have we got? It's 2:30 in the morning. At this point, no warnings, and we'll be back should something come up. We'll come back live with that also anytime. Thank y'all so much for joining us, and we'll be back again, hopefully, if I can get stirring with some more coffee here in a couple hours, hour and a half, we'll be back in the studio bringing you the morning show. We'll be live tomorrow morning on Fox 30. I hope you'll join me and Odie. It's up to him to carry the conversation tomorrow, unless he's up too. Thank y'all. God bless you. And hopefully we'll get some updates on Jasper County of the damage and things that have gone on. Tiffany, how are you tonight? Hope you're well also. Jacob, evening to you. Bubba, we'll see y'all all bright and early tomorrow morning. Thank y'all. And again, should something else occur, we'll be back.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners: